Night calls. Gabriel had a problem. He had a problem with ghosts. He had a problem with 2 ghosts. One was called Bob, the other was called Jack. Gabriel never saw the ghosts. They were invisible. But they had cell phones, and they loved to call him at night. They loved to call Gabriel when he was in bed. They loved to call him when he was sleeping. They both loved to do that. They were silly. One night, Gabriel's phone rang at midnight. Gabriel was in bed. He was sleeping. The phone was on the radiator. Gabriel didn't know who was calling. He picked up the phone, but didn't open his eyes. He said, "Hello?" It was Bob, the ghost. Bob said something silly, but Gabriel didn't smile. He wasn't happy. "Please don't call me on the phone at night, you silly ghost," he said, and hung up. At 3 a.m., Gabriel's phone rang again. The phone was on the floor. Gabriel was in bed. He was sleeping. He didn't open his eyes. He picked up the phone and said, "Hello." He picked it up because he didn't know who was calling. It was the other ghost, Jack. Jack said something silly, but Gabriel didn't smile. He wasn't happy. "Please don't call me on the phone at night, you silly ghost," he said, and hung up. Gabriel's phone rang again. The phone was under the bed. Gabriel was in the bed. He was sleeping. He didn't pick up the phone. He didn't open his eyes. He didn't open his mouth. He said, "Please don't call me on the phone at night, you silly ghost." "I'm not a silly ghost," his wife smiled, "and I'm not calling you on the phone. I'm just telling you it's 9 a.m. Good morning." The end.